Hello, hello. How is everybody? Welcome to our weekly Work With Me Zoom. I'm going to do things just a tad bit different this time. Not far from our norm, but so the main thing is this has just been heavy on my heart lately. And I can say that after being with this company for over 6 years now, you've heard me say before, I've gone through many roller coasters, but the main thing is, you guys know progress is going to happen if you are not doing the work. I know firsthand what it's like to do busy work and what it's like to have productive work being done. And there is a major difference between the two. I have been doing busy work for 5.5 years. And yes, I have had great success. I am successful now. Is it the top of the company? No, but I don't know that I have ever felt so hopeful when I did reach one of the top, my top rank that I have reached. We were in such a, just kind of like, you hear people say ignorance on fire, and we were seriously all just running crazy, getting people on Thrive. I don't even want to know like how much product I threw out. Just so many free accounts that have been made, excuse my kids. And like just cold messaging like crazy. That's not how things are done anymore. That's not, I don't want to say the in, because Lavelle is definitely not like the next best thing. Like Lavelle is a lifestyle change. Lavelle can totally be the vehicle that can truly change your life when you allow it to do so. So, like, yes, things are the same in a sense as to how we did it back in 2015, 2016, when I had my top success, but they have also really changed as in how we do the do. And it all comes down to, though, the main thing being the main thing of getting the product in people's bodies and sharing our stories. We have to show up whether we want to or not, if we want to be successful. So that is why I have committed to myself, in every Sunday, I am sitting down and planning out my week, the whole Monday through Sunday. And having that content already made. Like, you guys, I'll get out of the shower and I'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 different things that I have thought of in the shower, and I'll come and write it down. And that's a post for my next week. Like, I literally, what I am posting, what I have done already this week, what I am going to be posting, I have sat down and planned out my week. I've looked at my personal calendar, my work calendar, my schedule, and what is going on in our lives. And I plan my content around that. My son's birthdays are coming up, and that is on my content for the week. I make notes, different folders, and within that week content with the dates, then I have Monday through Sunday with what content I'm doing. And then in the meantime, during my scrolling that has become more intentional, I am saving audio that I like from reels. I'm saving reels that I like and that I want to remake myself. I am saving post. I'm screenshotting other top leaders' stories and I'm creating that new content. But not only do I feel so hopeful because I'm putting in all of that work, because that is intentional work rather than, oh, I need to do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. I need to reach out to 5 people. I need to do 4 follow-ups and it not being productive. I've done that before and not really felt like I was on to something because there was no intention behind it and there was no growth behind it. So when you apply yourself and when you put your excuses aside and when you tell yourself, okay, I'm doing this, whether if anybody's following me or not, that is when you feel the growth in yourself and you know something is about to click. And so when I am doing the work, I can show up every single day with the content that I have planned. I can show up every single day in my stories with my product, with myself, with opportunity stories. I can post on social media every single day. I can make new reels. I can send the birthday messages. I can do the I ams. I can do the gratitudes. I can do the self-development. I can do the 3, 2, 1s, the growing my network and interactions. I can do my IPAs every single day, but until I am actually growing my network, actually doing interactions, actually doing 3, 2, 1s and getting in people's mail inboxes and doing the true work behind there rather than just aimlessly scrolling or getting lost in my scrolls and not, yes, I am still intentionally commenting on non-thrivers posts or on past customers posts because I want to keep engaged with them. But not only am I doing that, but it's the getting out of my comfort zone and adding people that I don't even know. Like, yes, it's weird, but it feels so good. I had somebody message me the other day and yeah, like to people who have, been super successful and been doing this for a while, like you're thinking, yeah, duh, that's the point of it. Well, no kidding. That's why we do the actual work behind this. But it's just, it just seems so right because I know that my heart has changed. I know that my passion and my confidence has increased and that I am in this for all the right reasons. And I truly want to help people, whether I know who you are yet or not, I'm going to get to know them. And that is why we are doing this business, you guys. That is why we are so passionate about a product that can truly help change people's lives. So when you do those things, when you are intentional and when you truly lead with your heart and when you do the work, not just consistency, not just showing up. Yes, you have to do that for you, but you have to do it all as a whole to start to see that success. So that is why we show up. That is why we do these work with me's. That is why we hold each other accountable. That is why we find that one buddy who has the same heart as you and has the same throw those excuses out the window as you. Because you're worth it. Your family is worth it. Your life is worth it. And this is our freaking vehicle. We know it. We know the product speaks for itself. We know that the company is freaking generous as all get out. We know that we are totally capable of earning these trips and earning the auto bonus and doing all the things. We know that we are capable of having a 200K sign and knowing what that means. So, are you showing up for you? Are you doing the do? Are you doing the work? Or are you just doing busy work? Think about it. There's a big difference there. I know. I really know. Within this last year, I have made that transition. No, it doesn't happen overnight, but I know that it is going to be worth it. So with that, we are going to start on Instagram and go to your little profile. And then we're going to go to the 3 lines up at the top and we're going to hit discover people. I want you to follow, let it refresh. I want you to randomly click. Like we're going to go through these quick and then we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go through and follow 7 to 10 people. Go. So obviously, like the only time that I stop and like really think about who I'm following is if you see that followed by it's other thrivers or people on my team. Like obviously I'm not going to follow some of the same people that one are already thriving or are already on my team or that are followed by another thriver or I know that they're on their team. So I don't want to be like, yes, they can totally follow me. They could totally message me and they could be under or like a friend of another person, but it might be my post that resonates with them. 2, 1, either reach out to me and that's when I will say, okay, or if you're ready, let's make you an account. If they already have an account with that person, I'm going to know because it's not going to let me create that account. Or I always ask, have you tried Thrive before? And if they say yes, then I ask who they got it from. And I will redirect them. Oh, I know Erica. She's a great friend of mine. Like, have you reached out to her about this? I know she would love to help you get started, or we can help you together. That way I'm not pushing off that person. I'm still establishing that trust with them, but I'm not stealing my friend's customer who already has an account with her, or maybe she's already sent her a sample, she's already invested in her. And I don't want to take that from them, but it is a-okay if if they resonate with my posts more. I'm just that much more validation for Erica. Or if I share story or a post of somebody else on my team or another thriver, like that might be their story that resonates with them to where they're reaching out to me saying, hey, I saw your friend's story and man, like that really hit home. That is okay. Like we are in the business of helping people. It doesn't matter if they knew Erica first or if they knew me first. Like what I care about is if they're thriving, is if they're feeling better. And but that is just like how I do the follows. I just look out for that. Otherwise, I will randomly follow 10 people or so at a time. You don't want to do too much more because then you'll look like a robot, but that is one way to follow people. Otherwise, let's go to your little search bar and hit your search bar at the top. So your search on the bottom, once you get to there, go like you're typing in, and you are going to go to places and hit near current location. And I want you to choose one place from that near current location, or you can type in your city or whatever it may be. And I want you to click on that. And then it should come up as top. I want you to hit recent. A lot of me. But the not me, I'm going to click on it and see if there's anybody that I want to follow from my current location. We're just going to spend another couple minutes on this. We're not getting into their accounts right now. We are literally just following a few people. Okay. So now I want you to go back to your homepage. Go back to your profile. And up where it says followers versus following, I want you to click on following. We are going to click on least interacted with. I want you to scroll all the way to the bottom. Click on those people. What we're going to do is try to weed out, so that way we have an equal number of followers versus following. So I want you to click on these people, go through their profile, and if you are able to do a 3-2-1 on them, do it. If they have not posted in several months, this is your business, as I've said before, whether it be 6 months or within the year, whatever it may be. If they have something like within the year, say their last post was over the summer or like May, June, something like that, that's totally up to you. If it's something that you feel like hits home or resonates with you, leave them as a friend. It's not going to hurt. Maybe they'll post something, maybe they're in their stories. So if you're able to do a 3-2-1, then do that. If they don't have anything, unfollow. Doesn't matter. Unfollow. I can like 3, comment on 1. That's still something. Like I don't really have anything to say in their stories, so I'm not going to say it. If it matters to you, you can also click on their following, like when you're on their page, if you click on their following, if you show up at the top of their following, that means that they are following you back, if that matters to you. Maybe if they're following you, you don't want to unfollow, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. We're just going to spend about 4 more minutes on this. Yes.
Your dad, just in these just in this sense, on his next thing he has $5.92.
Nice.
I just kind of rolled it. That took me like no time at all. Kind of.
You're really learning those.
We're not even learning, and I already know. I already had of my whole class. A lot of people still have troubles with doing money. I don't really have trouble at all. To be exact, he has $6. $1 bill. So he has $6 on $6.91 right there.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Mom,
I feel like I didn't make it very far. What? E?
I supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're still under our following. We're going to sort by default and do latest. So you will see that the people that you just followed are at the top. Whether you go like halfway through your list, like if you're doing this consistently, you should have gone through a lot of your lists by now. But if you skipped a day or whatever, if you're just getting started, it doesn't matter. Go through and 3, 2, 1. Or unfollow. Like I don't follow guys. And I usually remove the guy followers because I connect with women. If they message me, fine. Not creepy. I don't do creepy. No, I'm not for that. So one of the people I just followed was a guy I'm unfollowing right away because it's a whole bunch of like bodybuilding. No, not for me. So, and then this other one has no post or no picture, like nothing like that. So yes, we did just hit 7 to 10 people to follow, and now we might be unfollowing, but that's okay. This is your network. You want to see what's important to you. No. So okay. All right. Now, came.
Hi, Dad, Mom.
Thank you.
Meow.
Go watch a movie with Daddy, boys. Okay. So now we are going to go to your notifications if you haven't already and see If anybody has followed you there, you can totally 3, 2, 1 on them as well, or follow them back. And that is also growing your network. This lady might be a thriver as well. She has stuff about 3 steps, or might be the vitamins, like, you know, stuff like that. That sound like us?
Sounds like us.
Honey, please stop. You're gonna move.
Mom, you're kind of sad. Mom, I'm sad.
Okay, anyway. You can always go through your notifications as well and see who has followed you or liked your stuff from there. And you can go to their accounts as well. So
That you, Mom?
let's switch over
Mom,
to,
is
yes,
that you?
yes. Let's switch over to Facebook. Stop, please. Honey, can you please move? I thought you and Daddy were watching a movie. Okay, we're gonna take 4 minutes and just on your news feed, interact with non-thrivers. Take it a step further, and even if you are commenting, go to their profile and like 2 more pictures.
I run out, Mom. Mom, I run out.
Life with kids, it's totally fine. Eli, you sleeping? All right. Just a couple more. Okay, now we're going to like, I literally just commented if they were already a thriver or on my team. I didn't do it, but I literally just commented on probably 10 non-thrivers posts, just like that. So now let's go to, you may or may not have it, but while you're scrolling on your feed, you may have run across people you know, or if not, then go to your menu and then do friends and do suggestions and do at least 5. I know, like, for me, it took me a while to reach out on Facebook. Like, to me, Instagram is more like public, Facebook is still like the people that I know. So it's weird when somebody I know is like, oh, we have mutual friends. How do you know this person? And then I'm getting used to it now because I've been doing it for several months, but it's like, oh, just found her. Like, I don't actually know her. How do you know her? And then I kind of get to know that person through them. Um, Again, totally up to you. Now, again, though, if they have mutual friends of several thrivers, then I'm not going to do it because they don't need their news feed just completely flooded with thrivers. We don't want to annoy people. We want to help people. Okay. So we grew our network on Facebook. We should have already had stories up. We should have already had our post done. Um, Content made for tomorrow, maybe. Um, we grew our network. We did some interactions. I know some of the people that I commented on could be a follow-up too. They could be somebody who had an account with me already, and that counts as a follow-up, you guys. You are still like putting their eyes on you by commenting on their stuff. So if you ever do want to tally up for like Maria's challenge, 90-day challenge, or whatever it may be, you can always go to, where'd it go? There it is, maybe. You used to be able to see your activity. And so like if you go through and do interactions, but then you want to go back through and like do your 3-2-1s or however you want to do it that is most productive to you. Just be careful to not be skipping around so much like, oh, I'm going to follow people. I'm going to do 3-2-1s. Like make for sure that you're intentional about it and not just skipping around because you don't want to be wasting your time. We do this to not be on our phones all the time. We do this to get ourselves out there, to do the work, so that way we can be present with our kids. We can continue on. And social media is doing the work behind the scenes for us, whether or not the phone's in our hand or not. So I can't see it now. Oh, you know what? It's under your profile. like if you're viewing your profile and those three little dots and then activity log. So they've added quite a bit since I've looked at this. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom and then view activity history. So just for an example, like just now, that was something before I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interactions, and I think only three or four of those people have an account with me already. They may not have sampled, but they have an account. So to me, that is a follow-up. Like they are already getting the emails from the company. They should be. And it's just a follow-up. It's just me saying, hey, I'm here. I'm watching. Like I care. And yeah, that is just you being you. So we are going to switch gears a little bit different. And I want you to go to, you're going to see me looking off, sorry, but I want you to go to your cloud. And whether or not that is on your phone, you can totally swipe me up. If you're on iPhone, on Android, I'm sure you can do the same, but you can just be listening to me, not be watching, and still be doing the work as you do this. So because you're dialed in on Zoom as a call, so you should be able to still do this on your phone. Don't make excuses. Mobile-based business, that we are able to have resources and we are able to do our business anytime. You can multitask too. So I want you to sign in to your cloud office, and we are just going to spend the last 10 minutes. I want you to go to my team, my customers. I want you to scroll over. And also, we're coming up on the last of our auto ship for the month. If you are not doing this already, this has to be something that you need to be doing no matter what. If you scroll all the way to the end, I'll just highlight on this real quick. If you click, so that way it sorts on next auto ship, you'll have to hit it twice. So that way the next auto ship show up at the top. If you have somebody who has an auto ship going out on the 25th, between now and at least the 23rd, you need to minimum give them 2 days. I give my people 3 days. 3 days prior to any auto ship. I have this saved in my phone in my calendar. So that way I know that it's a day, it's a reminder that I need to be reaching out to my auto ship customers and reminding them, hey, your auto ship is set to go out in a few days. Is there anything I can help you with to edit your cart or to personalize more? Is there something else that you would like to add? Is there anything that you need to change? That is the opportunity for them to say, you know what? I had something come up. I don't have the funds. You guys, the last thing we want to do is to have a $150 auto ship go out when they just had life hit them. If they say, hey, I don't have the funds, but you know that they love their product, obviously, if they're on an auto ship, then you need to be asking if there is any way that you can help them keep that. Say, hey, would it help? I understand that this just happened. I just want you to be able to continue thriving for you because I know how much you love it. Would it help you if I covered your shipping? Send them credits. and make for sure that either if you have their information, you log in and you enable their credits, or you tell them that they have to enable their credits before their auto ship goes out. We're here to help people. So anyway, I want you to go to your customer list. If you've looked at that, like I said, I do mine on 3 days prior. So on Friday, I will be doing that with my customers, or the people who ordered last month and was not on an auto ship. I'm going to message them and say, hey, are you ready to restock? It usually takes about a week for our product to get in when you buy as a customer. So can I help you set up an auto ship so that way you don't go out of product? I literally just told this face to face to one of my new thrivers the other day and said, I have you in my phone so I don't forget, because I don't want you to lose out on product. I don't want you to go without, because I know that she just told me she had her aha moment after like a weekend. You guys remember that not everybody feels it on day one. And I told her, I said, I was going to reach out to you to see if you were ready to restock, see if you were going to restock up on product, and to let you know that if you buy or if you do it on auto ship, then they have amazing customer rewards to where if you have 3 months on auto ship, your 4th month, you're getting a special prize from them. You're getting other samples of product. You're getting free product from them. And she's like, oh, awesome. Thank you. Simple as that. So I want you to go to customer sense. You can do this one of 2 ways. I'm going to do my most recent customer accounts made, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram. I am going, like, if I've talked to them, I've talked to a few of them. One I talk to every day. I've talked to a few of them, like I've done a reach out on them recently. I am going to go to their account on Facebook or Instagram, and I'm going to interact. We are going to do this for about 5 minutes. I want you to try to get at least 5 people. Do a 3, 2, 1 on them. Go to their account. This is being intentional with your current customers. Do a 3, 2, 1 on them. It's a follow-up. And if they are not yet thriving with you, they just created an account, then that is getting in their inbox, making them think about you. A lot of these I just reached out to guys. I sent about 60 messages when they had the $30 enrollment promo. And so a lot of these I have reached out to recently, but I did kind of pick and choose more than I should have. When I did reach out for the enrollment promo, seeing if they were ready to get back thriving because I was going to match if they had not been thriving in a few months. I was going to match the company, and that's what I told them. A little jealous. Michael's watching Hocus Pocus, and I haven't seen it yet this year. And this is also helping me think of like people that I've seen recently that I can message. And like this one girl, I saw her the other day, but I didn't have much time to talk to her because we were at work. And just following up, being you, being personal, being friendly. Like, guys, good things take time. Go ahead and wrap it up after this one. We've been on right about an hour. Don't want to keep you anymore. Okay. I could literally, I love people. I could literally do this for 2 hours, but we do these things so we have more time freedom, so we have more time with our family. So, it's my one son passed out next to me here. My other one's probably on the verge of that. It is time for me to take care of me so I can lay down with them. And I thank you guys for watching or joining, taking the time for you. Think yourself. Um, I love to be here for you guys. I love to run with you guys, but you have to show up for you. So no matter when you get to fit this in, whether it be on these, whether you go back and watch them and do this first thing in the morning before your household wakes up, whatever it may be, show up for you, do the work for you. Remember, there's a difference. We have to do it all if we want to be successful. I know I do. I know where I'm headed. I know my trajectory, and I'm not going to stop. So, thank you guys, and we will see you next week. Have a great night and a great rest of your week. Bye, y'all.